Hi, I'm Zechariah and I'm studying degree in psychology in Raffles University. So the course I feel I enjoyed the most was consumer psychology because everyone feels psychology is just about counseling, just about talking to people, just about mental health, but they don't see the different aspect of it, which is like consumerism. So through learning consumer psychology, it helped me a lot in understanding that how we portray a product or how we show something to the world means so much, and it also creates impacts in them. So my FYP title was the effect of different cognition tasks and different times of the day on someone's mental workload. We hypothesized that when people are overloaded mentally, they could not perform well. And also, surprisingly, many researchers supports that people tend to be more active in the morning in their cognition compared to in the afternoon. But our research say they perform the same or almost the same at both times of the day in the task. We do a test, like we have 3 different tests which was developed by Dr. Chai. So she did the 3 different tests. It was like backwards span task, queuing task and multitasking. So we test on their working memory, we test on their divided attention, and we test on their multitasking ability. So my final year project was a collaboration with the AI department, Dr. Sasa. So like we worked together because we wanted to identify how the EEG scanners, our wave in our brain, affects the mental workload. How can we identify our workload using the EEG? It was a hard thing to crack, but then we tried and we feel there's a little bit of breakthrough, but I feel like there's more things that needed to be done to improvise the study and make it feasible to people. So as for my internship experience, I work under a director of a restaurant and a supermarket, a grocer. So he made me in charge like to take care of both the stores that he had. So although people may feel like this is something not related to psychology, and then I try to explain to them it is from the consumer psychology as explained earlier. So like by helping him, I understand that consumer psychology is not just a theory, but it can be a practicum, it can be an application. So I tried applying all my knowledge in consumer psychology, like what colors should we use, like what things, how should we promote a thing, how should we attract customers. And I would say it worked. It also sometimes didn't work, but it's always about trial and error in life. I did not want any course or module related to mathematics, but it was total misconception. I learned a few modules, not one, but 2 or 3 regarding mathematics. So I had no choice, but I'm very happy that I choose psychology still because although I didn't like mathematics, this helped me to understand that mathematics is also something that everyone should know. A common misconception is also that people, when they study psychology, they can only be in the field, be a counselor or be a teacher or something like the human resource. But then I feel it's not true. Because although I learned psychology, I have a lot of passion towards the mass communication. Psychology also helped me to invest in my projects outside of school, making short films and all of this. Psychology really helped me because it also enables me to understand how people react, how people would react if I do it in a certain way. So I feel like psychology is widespread, not only to the specific field, but also as I told, in mathematics field, in mass communication, in media, and also any single field that you want to study, psychology somehow finds its way there. I want to be a part of a so-called NGO or NPO, a non-profit that focuses on the youths of Malaysia. I also believe that the youths of Malaysia are a little bit isolated and overlooked, so I would like to create a platform for them to understand first what they are called to do, what they are born to do, and also help them in achieving their dreams, because I believe Asia also has a lot of talents, and especially Malaysia has a lot of hidden talents. So by doing this, I can help the next generation to discover their talents and showcase their talents to the world. In one sentence, I would say psychology is understanding humans and living with one another. So to everyone who is undergoing a psychology program or you aspire to be a psychologist, let me tell you, the journey, although it won't be easy, but it's going to be worth it because it's going to teach you a lot of things about life, about interacting with people. And let me tell you, by learning psychology here in Raffles University, you not only know the theories, but you'll be able to make it practical to your life, apply it to your life. So like, don't worry, don't be afraid. You can surely do it. You have what it takes to do it.